There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. Probable impossibilities are to be preferred to improbable possibilities. Our judgments when we are pleased and friendly are not the same as when we are pained and hostile. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. There is no great genius without some touch of madness. My best friend is the man who, in wishing me well, wishes it for my sake. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Those that know, do. Those that understand, teach. We live in deeds, not years, in thoughts, not breaths, in feelings, not in figures on a dial. We should count time by heart throbs. He most lives, who thinks most, feels the noblest, acts the best. A friend to all is a friend to none. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. Change in all things is sweet. The greatest virtues are those which are most useful to other persons. What it lies in our power to do, it lies in our power not to do. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. I have gained this from philosophy, that I do, without being commanded, what others do, only from fear of the law. Inferiors revolt in order that they may be equal, and equals that they may be superior. Such is the state of mind, which creates revolutions. Every art and every inquiry, and similarly, every action and choice is thought to aim at some good, and for this reason the good has rightly been declared to be that at which all things aim. Men are swayed more by fear than by reverence. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but we rather have those because we have acted rightly. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Anybody can become angry. That is easy, but to be angry with the right person, and to the right degree, and at the right time, and for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power, and is not easy. Good habits, formed at youth, make all the difference. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind, next to honor. The whole is more than the sum of its parts. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Well begun is half done. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. Men acquire a particular quality by constantly acting in a particular way. All paid jobs absorb and degrade the mind. Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. No one loves the man whom he fears. First, have a definite, clear, practical ideal, a goal, an objective. Second, have the necessary means to achieve your ends: wisdom, money, materials, and methods. Third, adjust all your means to that end. It is well to be up before daybreak, for such habits contribute to health, wealth, and wisdom. Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals. One thing alone, not even God can do, to make undone whatever hath been done. The least initial deviation from the truth is multiplied later, 1,000-fold. Nature does nothing uselessly. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. The soul never thinks without a picture. Hope is the dream of a waking man. We give up leisure in order that we may have leisure, just as we go to war in order that we may have peace. Wicked men obey from fear, good men from love. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. Happiness is an expression of the soul in considered actions. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. It is not enough to win a war. It is more important to organize the peace. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. No happy man can become miserable, for he will never do acts that are hateful and mean. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. It is possible to fail in many ways, while to succeed is possible only in one way. The proof that you know something is that you are able to teach it. Through discipline comes freedom. To be conscious that we are perceiving or thinking is to be conscious of our own existence. We cannot learn without pain. Happiness is a state of activity. All persons ought to endeavor to follow what is right and not what is established. Happiness belongs to the self-sufficient. For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. All men, by nature, desire to know.